It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Bills and the Chargers, all that and more, coming up next.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the LA Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin here on this December Saturday, Week 16. What a weekend of football we have in store. 4 days worth of games. Had the Thursday nighter, 2 here on Saturday, a slate of 10 games tomorrow as you're wrapping those last. The Bills defense ready to go and in good form, coming off the shutout a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And he had a great game a week ago. Just about everybody on this unit did in the shutout. It's going to be a tough performance to replicate, but this group, they believe they're up to the challenge.
Herbert to throw right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Josh Palmer, the intended target, but it'll be second down. You look at this Buffalo defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
A gain there of 21 yards. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Give him another one right back to Allen. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
The Bills defense ready to go again. They'll look for the stop here in the first quarter of a tie ball game. Herbert on 1st down now. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw here, Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. Will go down as a gain of 6. And just like that, it's third down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Buffalo defense back out there. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. They'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins, 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. From the 50, here's Herbert. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Miles Jack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. On second down, Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Herbert. Pressure comes and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
The Bills defense ready to go again. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one of their own here as this drive begins with a first down. On first down, it's Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll get this out to the 34-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnston. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Allen's got it, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To the air again, Herbert. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Herbert now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The Buffalo defense back out there. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but every drive important in a 1-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert for Keenan Allen. That's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Here's Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The Bills defense ready to go again. They've been the dominant side so far, working with a 2-score lead here in this 3rd quarter as this next drive gets underway. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. It's Eckler again. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
The Buffalo defense back out there. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track, and they try to close this one out here in the 4th. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Now it's Herbert. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. They'll set up a throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
Show what you got. Let's be perfect. Oh, let's turn it up.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. So the completion good for 7 there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Herbert. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's a room to maneuver. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
The Bills defense ready to go again. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try and make another stop. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Herbert back to the air. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Herbert on 3rd down now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to the air, Herbert on 2nd down. Caught right side, Davis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Herbert throwing again. And he's got it. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball.
The Buffalo defense back out there. They'll be summoned one more time here in the final minute of this football game. Herbert going to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
This offense has had its troubles moving the ball all night. So now you get in this situation, hard to imagine that suddenly they're going to start clicking and moving the ball downfield.
One last throw here for Herbert. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Buffalo, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they run their mark to 15-0 on the year.